Hello there, and welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Hello, D-Dev. Good to see you early on in the stream. So, in the past day or two, I've been sweating on my own Stygian onslaughts on all my accounts. And it seems like the initial struggle does fade away. It takes a while to get used to the mechanics of these bosses, but I think that it is definitely doable. And as a result, I did get a fearless clear on all my accounts. On my main account, I do not have Novelet or a good Skirk team, so it's not a direct clear. And I'm definitely looking forward to the upcoming Stygian help, which is tomorrow and on Sunday, just to try my hands at helping other people with all the knowledge that I've gained. Am I cold? Yes, I am cold. I'm feeling okay. Thank you, chat. It's just getting quite a bit colder today, specifically at where I live. Yeah. Welcome back, Kangoshi. So this is my alt on my alt account. Plays DPS versus Inefa DPS. I actually put Inefa on the DPS nod-krai set for this team, and then Novelet just clears it. I have seen rethink my opinion about Escofia specifically for Novelet in these teams. I think that Escofia, while on paper is nice damage, and applying cryo to a pyro shield is also nice. The problem with Escofia that I've come to realize is she's too single target focused. Both of her damage and her cryo application to break the shield, and as well as her resistance shred, is very single target. It's only the enemy that she's attacking. So it's not yielding the best result. And as soon as I switch to another option for Novelet, even though they're not the best option, that's just more focusing on buffing his hydro damage. It's not still immediately clear, I still have to sweat it a little bit, but the clear becomes a little bit easier. Hello Stygian, welcome back to the stream. And for my other account, this is my main and my other alt. This one's once again with Inefa main DPS, on-field DPS, and the diabolical Mahuika clear on this. I have since mastered, well, I would not call myself master, but become more proficient at the Mahuika stun lock, the shock trooper tech. Skirk clears it. On my main, I have to do this Nefer on this one and Mahuika on the first one. Will I do onslaught help today? It's not entirely on the schedule yet, but if I finish with my account tour early on in the stream, then we can get to that. It's probably within the later half of the stream. But tomorrow is a scheduled Stygian help. It's just that if we can get any in today, we could try. Alright, let's get some farming. Rimaru's husbando, welcome back to stream. Good evening to you too, Primo Jam. Gaming good, give you a gaming team. Gaming Bennett, Sucrose, Silali. Gaming Bennett, Ian-san, Rosaria. Pick your poison. Let's get farming. Rosaria is actually nice for gaming if you have a C2. Rosaria C2. Are they going to be VODs or mic clear? I have recorded a few of them. It's not fully complete. I can definitely... The plan is re-recording some of my clear today. Just re-attempt it as I yap through the tips that I've learned from those clears. The Mohuica clear on my main account on Fearless is... I'm not sure whether that's going to be extremely helpful for a lot of people because that's still a Mohuica C2 on the Fearless. But I guess if you have to do that, you have to do that. And I had to do that because I have no other option. Basically what it was is I realized that attacking the main boss to break the shield feels easier than trying to group all the little chickens. When Colomina apply hydro to enemy with aggravate or spread around it, what reaction will she absorb for her skill? Aggravate and spread, if hydro is applied to it, it will trigger a bloom. Aggravate or spread is not an electro aura. It counts as a dendro aura. However, in a team with both Dendro, Hydro, and Electro, there are moments that there may just be an Electro aura and Colomina may trigger Lunar Charge as well. Yeah, that's quicken.
Use of your software.
Stand clear.
Observe. Be silent.
Quicken will function like an Dendro aura for any reaction purpose. Am I really hung up on that? Alright. Colomina team with the other nod-krai characters. Put her anywhere. She works anywhere. She's just not an increase to anything.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
It will not be a decrease, but it will also not an increase. Anywhere that you need hydro application.
Use of force authorized.
Animal test 63.
To dust.
Alright, farming done. Let's go to my other alt account and I can yap a little bit about the Mohuica stuff. Glad you have Llama. Colomina will be functional. Yeah, she will be functional. You can use Colomina in a Mohuica team. You can use Colomina in a Skirk team.
Add Astro.
You can use Colomina in a Ibaresa team.
Add Astro. Thank you for.
The result from using Columbina is something that's about equivalent to those teams that don't use Columbina. She works okay as an alternative option. Alright, am I getting Jean? Hold on. I'm getting the Jean C1, guys, for potential Jean cheese in the future. Wait, what's this? Oh, I got the feather from spending enough. You're thinking about getting enough. What do you think about? What do I think about that? You don't have flames. Ganyu is getting buffed. I can still get her after she gets buffed. It's not like she's going away. They don't give any Star Glitter. No, they don't. They give the Stellar Fortuna, which is the thing that gives us level 100. I think getting Idafa is fine. Getting Idafa will open up a few Idafa Columbina wheelchair options. And they are a little bit better than some existing teams with only Columbina. And for DPSs of the past, all DPSs, Columbina and Idafa will be a nice wheelchair option. Hu Tao? Yeah, you can definitely play that. You can play Hu Tao, Columbina Idafa, with the last slot, the best being Yelan. Or you can play Singju. A little bit worse, but that's fine. Well, I come on, man. I misclicked. There we go. How was my Anfield experience? I played around 30 minutes of the game. Hold on. And so far, I think the graphics looks really great. That's one. The story, I read a few, I skip a few cutscenes. I think the presentation of the story seems nice. They have some cinematic angles with the camera, which is better than Genshin. And they actually have the characters do things that make sense in cutscenes rather than a few static poses like this, like this, like this, like in Genshin. The actual story, whether it's good or not, I cannot really tell yet because I'm only at the beginning of the story. The combat, they seem to have a different kind of system for combat, where, for example, if I want to use Furina skill, let's say I'm in Anfield game, right? If I want to use Furina skill, I can click a button on my keyboard and Furina would cast her skill from off-field. That's basically what it is. And then I can continue to do things on Skirk. For example, I want to cast Furina's burst right now. I can click a button and cast Furina's burst when I'm still doing things on Skirk. This kind of thing. I have not gotten too deep into the combat system of Anfield yet, so I'm not sure how it will all play out, but something. Now, there is one thing I don't find too well, and this is not better or worse than Genshin, it's the same, which is in the cutscenes, the characters talk kind of slowly. So if I want to hear and read what the characters are talking about, I still have to go through the same clicking experience like in Genshin. I can skip, but then I miss things. There's no in between. There's no speed up option like in Where Winds Meet. That was hype. That was great. I can go with the grueling slow speed or I can skip. There's no fast forward option where I can still keep up the story and still have a faster experience. That's my thoughts on it so far. It's a little bit fragmented. I don't have time to gather my thoughts on it yet. Alright, which one am I getting with this? Am I getting that's Hu Tao? Am I really playing Hu Tao? You know what, that requires a little bit of thinking. I'm gonna keep it at that. Speed setting is underrated. I agree. Hu Tao to make 26 indeed. Problem is, I think even with C1 Hu Tao, it's still not as good as Mohuika. So that's a deterrent. Am I really playing Hu Tao?
Useful authorized.
Off to the freezer. Rain outlines it. Extinguish. Mine to wield. Ha ha. Yeah. Yeah.
I have no idea what that word is, Stygian.
Use of force authorized.
Strike a pose. A little elusive. Mine to wield. Ha. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna get into the sauce. The sauce, chat. I don't know, chat. Can Hu Tao do this? Yeah, I think that's good. Cool. Will I pull Zibai on my free-to-play account? What team do you want to create with Zibai? Short answer is no. I have 3 accounts, 1 main and 2 free-to-play, and I don't think I'm gonna pull Zibai on any of my free-to-play account. One of my free-to-play has a Flint's premium team, and the other the other free-to-play account I don't really invest into the Lunar stuff that much. I have the bare minimum to clear some content. This account right here, I have Columina and Inefa, and that's it. It's a bare minimum. I kind of want my different accounts to do different things. So on this account, I kind of want to just not ride the Lunar chain that much, and then look forward to the Hex and Zircle stuff. And I do have to, on my free-to-play accounts, I do have to plan my pulls. I don't have that many. I do consider pulling Zibai for my main account though. It's basically Zibai is in a interesting place. If you don't have any full premium Lunar team yet, if you don't have an Effort team, if you don't have a Flints team, then Zibai is a nice option for your Lunar coverage. However, if you already have a premium Lunar team, Zibai is a little bit iffy. Because I don't think we need that much Lunar coverage. Example, 2 Lunar Shield. One of them can usually be brute force by a good other option. We don't really need another Lunar option. It basically boils down to me on whether I like Zibai's personality or not. You're freezing your butt off! Me too! I'm putting on a jacket! And a scarf! Holy! The image displays a text written in... Wait, what? It appears to be a sequence of characters. Google AI doesn't know either. What? What do you try to translate, Kangoshi? On my cap. Holy, alright. Let's get to the sauce, chat. Oh my. Oh boy.
Use the force authorized. I warned you.
Hold on.
But it looks like that.
Hold on. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Drop your weapon!
Use the force authorized.
Step aside! Rev the engine! Incinerate! Breath from the sky!
Go! You're free now.
Stop right there!
Oh, that's a mess up. Oh boy! We're supposed to get a massive snowstorm in the States in this week.
I warned you.
That doesn't sound like fun. I hope you are prepared for the cold. And just stay inside for a good bit.
Drop your weapon!
Use the force authorized. I warned you.
This is our life now, chat. This is our life.
Stop right
Use the
there!
force authorized. I warned you.
Drop your weapon!
Use the force authorized.
Look at the flash! Try and stop me! Light up the blazing sun!
I warned you.
Oh, that's so finicky.
Use the force authorized.
Control freedom!
I warned you.
Final warning!
Use the force authorized. I warned you.
I jammed through his leg, chat. You're quitting the restaurant job.
Force authorized.
Look at the flash!
They had you. Ari, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sounds like not a great place to have been staying at.
Control freedom!
I warned you.
Yeah, and you're applying somewhere else. Hey, you can join on the weekend stream now. Or sleep.
Stop right there!
Use the force authorized.
Look at the flash!
I warned you.
Final warning!
Use the force authorized.
Control freedom!
I warned
Which weapon for Ayaka you have missed to Chlorine, and are you playing them both at the same time? You can give Ayaka.
I warned you.
You can give the Ayaka the Fontaine craftable sword. But I don't really think you're gonna play Ayaka and Chlorines at the same time, right? Wow, man.
Stop
Use
right
the
there!
force authorized.
Quick as a
I
flash!
warned you. Looks like
Negative 19 outside, 20 inside.
use the force authorized.
Control 3!
That sounds amazing. I'd love to just be inside.
Stop right
Use the
there!
force authorized. I
Stronger!
warned you.
This is what you do if you want to clear Mahuika, chat. Absolute cinema.
Drop your weapon!
Use the force authorized.
Quick as a
I
flash!
warned you.
Would you like to see my keyboard, see my suffering?
Final
You can do that.
Force authorized. I warned you. Looks like violence.
See me frantically clicking stuff.
That's more like it.
It's gonna be hella interesting for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow when I happen to help an account that has Mahuika and we have to clear this boss of Mahuika.
Stop right
Use the
there!
force authorized.
Control 3!
I warned
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just select a different map. I'm not used to looking at this map at all and the position of it. I really would like to see the Fontaine map. Alright, give me a Fontaine map. You're getting a laptop soon, hope you get good playing it. Trying to do awesome. Oh my god, it's the same stage. Definitely, I think playing on the computer is way easier for me. But I know for some people... Really? Alright, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Come on, randomize a different stage. But I know for some people, they have been sworn by their tablet or mobile devices. Hey, got that! I swear playing Mahuika C1 Plus is so much more quality of life for this boss specifically. C0 Mahuika has so many failing points. Truly a conversation between a person in Russia and a person in India in chat.
Use the force authorized.
Green chat. Thank you, Anvil.
Drop your weapon!
Use the force authorized. I warned you.
Stop right there!
Use the force authorized. I warned you.
Hold on. What's the timing, exact timing of this?
Final
Use
warning.
the force authorized.
Control
I
breathing.
warn you.
Freedom unit! Did you say free? Did you say free?
Drop your weapon.
Use the force authorized.
Look at the
I
flash.
warn you.
I did get fearless.
Stop
Use the
right
force
there.
authorized. I warn you.
Drop your weapon.
Use the force authorized.
Look at the
I
flash.
warn you.
Yeehaw!
Use the force authorized.
Control breathing.
I warn you.
Do you know who got the freedom unit for time? People with the different calendar.
Stop right there.
Use the force authorized.
Look at the flash.
I warn
That's the different freedom unit for time. Trying to cheese chart, yeah.
Drop your weapon.
you.
Try to replicate the cheese chart rather.
Use the force authorized.
Control breathing.
I warn you.
What I have noticed is that I have to interrupt exactly between his 2 voice line.
Look at the flash.
Warn you.
The something authorized and then I warn you. I have to interrupt him between that.
Use the force authorized. I warn you.
Time or date? Is a date time?
Use the force authorized.
Control
I
breathing.
warn you.
Drop your weapon.
Use the force authorized.
Come on.
Grab the end.
Yep,
Looks like violence.
that was being too close to the guy and cannot swap. It does happen.
Use the force authorized.
Look at the
I
flash.
warn you.
There's another tech that I've seen people doing,
Use the force authorized.
Control
I
breathing.
warn you.
which include the Mahuika plunge. But I have not practiced that tech enough yet.
Use the force authorized.
Look at the flash.
Let me swap, please.
Warn you.
That's so ass. It does not let me swap. Ian San was under his legs,
Use the force authorized. I warn you.
and I cannot swap to a taller character.
Drop your weapon.
Use the force authorized.
Control breathing.
I warn you.
Incinerate.
Looks like
What's the freedom unit for second? The instant.
Stop right there.
Use the force authorized. I warn you.
Whose account is this? This is my account.
Use the force authorized.
Control
I
breathing.
warn you.
Drop your weapon.
Use the force authorized.
Stronger. Try and stop me. Wrath from the sky.
Did they get a fab? I did not get a fab from Ian San earlier.
Final warning.
I warn you.
Control breathing.
Looks like violence is the answer.
Drop your weapon.
Use the force authorized.
Look at the
I
flash.
warn you.
Why am I wearing the scarf? Because it's cold. And I look like I would like to stay warm.
Warn you.
Thank you very much.
Stop right
Use the
there.
force authorized. I warn you. Use the force authorized.
Rise with the sun. Try and stop me. Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate.
I got a fab.
Incinerate.
Tell me what you see.
Control breathing. Let's
Wrath from the sky!
Time to say hello.
final warning. Quick as a flash.
Incinerate! Pyroclastic surge!
I warned you!
Oh my god.
Looks like violence is the end.
Mahuika burst missed him, so he doesn't stun. How's it going? It's going well. Hello Dino. You're banned from your main account in my stream?
I warned
Who are you? Maybe speak.
violence is the end.
Stop right
Use the
there.
force authorized.
Control
I
breathing.
warned you! Looks like
Rev the
violence
engine.
is the end.
Truly very cold today. Yeah.
I warned you!
Month, day, and year.
Use the force authorized.
Step aside.
Try and stop me!
I warned you! Looks like fun!
Yeah, when I go to study in America, I had to adapt to the month, day, and year of looking at things.
Force authorized.
Quick as a flash.
I warned you!
And now it's kind of a habit of mine. When I look at date, I don't even know whether month is first or day is first anymore.
I warned you! Looks like violence is the end.
Sad story of Sogard indeed. If you got banned, I'm sure there's a reason.
Force authorized.
Control breathing.
I warned you!
Drop your
The
weapon.
dreams, your parents?
I warned you!
For you or for themselves?
Use the force authorized.
Stop right
Use
there.
the force authorized. I warned you!
Maybe speak. Not sure who you are. If you'd like to be part of the stream, please be nice, be kind, be wholesome.
Quick as a flash.
Looks like violence!
Stop right
Use
there.
the force authorized.
Control breathing.
Rev the engine! Incinerate! Wrath from the sky!
Go! You're free now!
Drop your weapons. Let's
Try and stop me! Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Tell me what you see.
start them.
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
Time to say hello.
Stop right there. Quick as a flash.
Incinerate! Pyroclastic surge!
I warned you!
Ah,
Looks like
one miss. One miss strike. That's unfortunate. Month, date, year makes sense to you verbally in English because say it's January 23rd in conversation. You can also say is it's 23rd of January 2026. Between getting enough and Zibai, who do you think is gonna benefit an account more for a person who has Columbina? It depends on what else you have. It depends on what else you have. If you have an on-fielder that can synergize with Columbina and Inefa, then Inefa. If you don't have a good on-fielder and you would rather make a new on-fielder, then Zibai. If you already have geo coverage, then go for Inefa. If you already have electro coverage, as in a character that does good electro damage, then go for Zibai. Don't have good on-fielder, just Lauma. Laumas. No geo coverage, no electro coverage. Then I'd say it's a choice. It's your choice of either. There's also a choice of never too, which is to complete a strong team rather than getting too decent team. Besides that on Wonderland, what is that stage? What's the value of Flames in the Big 26 if you already have Binefa? The value of Flames is the best character to fit in the Binefa team. Flames elevate the Binefa team damage to another level that no other on-fielder can. Never rerun when. My speculation is... What is this patch? This patch is 0.3, right? It's basically a Lunar 4. My speculation is either Lunar 6 or Lunar 7.
Control freak! I warned you! But it looks...
You day! Timers, is that new name or chat? Hi, babe.
Drop your weapon!
Use the force authorized! I warned you!
Alright, here's something that I've noticed and I've done myself on this
Force authorized! I warned you!
until I got a good timing of it. Is for anyone who want to try this team specifically.
Force authorized!
Control freak!
I've noticed people do a tap skill on Chavez, a dash,
Use the force authorized!
then Chavez 2 normal attack. I'm gonna do it slow first, so you can see what I'm talking about. Swap to Chavez, go to the edge, do a tap skill, dash, swap to Yansan, do 2 normal attack, and then a skill. So do that faster. It's still not gonna guarantee it, but
Stop right there!
Use the force authorized! I warned you!
it's still not gonna guarantee it, but it's the general timing. So instead of having to try it 100 times to get the timing down, you only need to try maybe like
Looks like violence is...
30 times.
Use the force authorized!
Stronger!
Try and stop me! Incinerate! Wrath from the sky!
I warned you! Looks like violence is the answer!
I was lucky and got 2 in a row there. It's not that consistent, but the timing is nice.
Use the force authorized!
Control freak!
Oh my god, I'm getting really good at this.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Tell me what you see.
Stop right there!
Quick as a
Stun lock him!
Try and stop me! Wrath from the sky!
Stun lock!
Time to say hello.
stronger!
Start them! Full throttle! Light of the
It's on!
sun!
Oh no! No longer stun locked. Alright. We're doomed, chat. Whee! Getting through the first cheese is only, I'll say, 1/3 of the way through. You have to do Mahuika combo incredibly well as well. Incredibly well. Alright, want to see me dodge all of his lightning later on? Since we have nothing better to do.
Fools! You don't know what's
Ah!
The flame.
Ah! Is the damage enough? It is enough. I have cleared it before. This has been a clear. And my main account can clear die. I have clear die on my account. I'm just trying to replicate it on stream so anyone who wants to try it can get some tips from it. Obviously, I'm not currently able to do a full clear right now. Any good way to get primos? You are 30 and 60 pulls away in Colombina. Alright. If you want to know live this, do all the quests. Do exploration on the newest part of the map. Newest part of the map is generally a good way to get Primogem, but it's still not gonna be 60 pulls away. 60 pulls for you. You're gonna have to know live and do the entirety of Archon quest. Just hope you get lucky. There is also an influx of about 10 pulls coming from mail when there is Lunar New Year happening. But other than that, there is nothing other than play the game. Also, yeah, welcome into the stream. You clear up C0 Nefer and Fish Show in Nefer on second boss and took you 5 hours. Just need 20 pulls, you 60 pulls in. Ah, gotcha. 20 pulls, you are getting 10 pulls immediately at Lunar New Year. They are just gonna send it because it's New Year. And then you just have to get 10 more pulls. I recommend the new map. I recommend our conquest once again. Future Abyss and Stygian, now that Homeshcat's dead. I have yet to found a good source for that. There is this website, but I don't currently see enemies. I only see characters information. This is called lunaris.mo. I don't see enemies or monsters. We get a character selector or no? No, we do not get it. That is only on a new full update. Meaning the anniversary, not on Luna. We get a free select of a 4-star leeway similar to every other lantern, right? And that's it. You could do better on Stygian, and you could do better on Stygian if your Nefer could have her Bina, but that's kind of screws for other Fatui dude. Yeah, it's a good. Doing Stygian is usually requiring us to ration out our resources. This is not a good example. Let me try to find my picture. This is what I had to do on my other alt account. This is a Flint's team. I have to split them up to get both of this clear. Stygian for me is usually about shuffling the characters around so that we got teams that are just strong enough to clear and then save the good units for the other side. Unlike Abyss, the timer for both sides or all three sides do not add up. So If one team is clearing it incredibly fast and one team is kind of slow, we're not clearing it. We have to take a good member from the fast team and put that onto the weak team so that they are both kind of just making it. That's always been the thing that differentiates Stygian from Abyss. As they broke up. How bad Zubai would be now without Idlua? It's very fine actually. Unless we're talking about C6 Idlua. C6 Idlua is nice for Zubai. It's really good for Zubai. But Zubai with other options are also doing fine. Let me bring back my justice sheets. The team you can use for Stygian on second account. Alright, give me a moment. This is some Zubai Idlua team and a T0 Zubai. It is a realistic assumption to assume that you only have C2 Idlua. Zubai Idlua Colombina Zhongli is 116. Zubai Colombina Idlua and Goro is 117. Goro C6 by the way. Zubai Furina Colombina Silonan is 122. Zubai Aino Colombina Silonan is 110. So you have several competitive options to Idlua C2. It's only when your Idlua is C6 that at Zubai C0 is not realistic that you get Idlua C6. But maybe you pull Constellation on Zubai and then you get more Constellation on Idlua. Then it's increasingly important to use Idlua. Let's help Dina. I think it's nicer if you can post a screenshot of all your characters on Discord. Because I think this is only showing 12 characters. Okay, from what I've seen, here, there we immediately encountering a problem. I don't know if you have a good Ian-san constellation. I don't know if you have a good Chevres constellation. This guy and this gal are definitely on crab duty. You can also even do some shenanigan with Moalani Furina. I don't see you having a team to clear the dog. You don't seem to have a team to clear the dog. Unless you have an Inefa or a Lauma somewhere. It's very hard. Yeah, you get a screenshot real quick. Gotcha. Welcome, Naman. Welcome, Naman. Welcome, Smell. You did Flames Bina first and Hotel Inefa second. Laptop broke, mobile hotel is difficult, at least for you. That sounds like pain. Yeah, congrats on getting clear. Your yogurt looks like cheese. Yeah, maybe throw that away. If it smells like cheese too, yeah, probably throw that away. You need a Skug team with the Escofia for third boss. Unless you have some consolation or some signature on that Skirk. Okay, CR1 Skirk. Still gonna be rough. Hella rough. I'm telling you. This is a Skirk with Escovia, C0R0. And I believe an Escovia is worth more than an R1 Skirk. And it's so close. I would just say Skirk, Furina. Who's the healer? Skirk, Furina, Charlotte, Mika. That's gonna have to be your healer for Furina, because otherwise Furina is not buffing. And then the last slot you can use Mona or you can use Sidlali. They are somewhat similar. You did in fact throw the yogurt away. Here, so one thing I've learned, and I don't think I can exactly replicate this clear. Let me just try it. One thing that I've learned is that I want to just continue doing normal rotation with Skirk rather than... Come on, let me hold the skill. This is not a good grouping. I want to do somewhat normal rotation with Skirk rather than doing nothing and just wait for the boss to be stunned. Alright, jump over here, please. Please jump.
You are fearless. And never start goes out. Decided by destiny. The stars.
My Mona's dead. Skirk, Charlotte, Furina, Sidlali is a little bit tough. I would actually use Mona just because you can on-field Mona and do some of these shenanigans to break the shield. Just do normal and charge attack on Mona does help.
Fate is upon me.
Alright, I'm prepping for a rotation when it is done. Please let me get energy. Come on, anytime now. Oh my god, Mona, come on. Go. I think this is slightly slower than what I want. And obviously I am not currently playing my best, but you can definitely see it's very close and requires good playing from this already.
Let me scry. Paradise.
Alright, back to Mona doing Mona thing.
Decided by destiny. Delved into destiny. Time to shine.
Get a burst on Skirk.
A little of this boosh. Can it go back to the...
Fate is upon me. Let me scry. And never star goes out. Extinguish.
Nice, I timed it right. Oh, my Skirk is dying.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come alive.
Goose on the loose.
The fight in general is just so chaotic.
Shadows of fate. Fearless. Paradise shift.
Back to Mona, breaking shield duty. When the boss is not stunned, we just want to do quick Skirk burst and then call it a day. Oh my god, the boss is stunned! Ow! I mistimed it! I mean, obviously it's done faster, it's better, but oh my god, I missed timing! Yeah, that's story. Story of my life, sorry. Story of my life. I think this clear took me something like an hour of continue retrying until I get good RNG off stream.
Decided by destiny.
Goes on the loose indeed. Who's watching 7 doing viewers account who tried for shield breaking in Skirk team and let her do hybrid burst plus normal playstyle. Child is weird. He does not provide any buff for Skirk because she does not gain anything from her normal talent, normal attack talent being increased. Her normal attack is technically in her skill talent. The child does not increase anything for her. I guess it's just about shield breaking. And at that part, Child applies a crap ton of hydro. Maybe that makes up for it. Maybe that makes up for it. Let's put Novelet in the back. Truly. It is a Novelet shield boss. So he's gonna have the easiest time. You added it? Alright, let me take a look at that. Okay, can you... Oh boy, you did this as well. Do you know that if you go to Hoyo Lab... Yeah, let me... If you go to Hoyo Lab, they have... all the constellation displayed as well. So here, go to Hoyo Lab, go to Genshin Impact. All characters. And then they have a very neat screen of all the characters and showing constellations. What I want to know is all the characters down there as well, not just the characters you have leveled up. Maybe there is an option somewhere that could be nice. Have I tried Arknights Enfield? I have tried it. It's okay so far. The animation is cool. The graphics cool. Grab so free. Indeed. If you have the right tools for the job. I definitely think that this is a more restrictive shield than the Lunar. The Lunar enemy.
Fates upon you. Odious fate. Delve into destiny. Let lightning.
Oh, it's doing that thing.
Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Written in the stars.
Woo!
Paradise ship. Extinguished.
Ah, Skirk is dying! Everywhere is fire! Ah! Hey Doc! 20 hours in. What do you think so far, Weirdo?
How dare you!
Can I do Alekino at second? I cannot.
Rock to the core.
Generally, I think Alekino C1 or R1 is kind of comparable to Mahuika C0. So you just look at whatever Mahuika is clearing and add one more constellation or weapon to Alekino, and then she should be able to do the same. Xingqiu for Mona perhaps? It can work. I think Mona buffs more though.
Off to the freezer.
Obviously I understand that Xingqiu would help with the shield breaking. I have not gotten good success with Xingqiu, however.
Delve into destiny. Time to shine. A little loose boosh. Goose on the loose.
Okay, this is the good one.
Shadows of fate. Into the void.
Grab!
Stars fade to
This grab! I like to know why Tasso Durin was able to. On which boss? Second boss? Second boss. That's surprising. You either need to do a stun lock or you need Electro to break the shield.
Shower me with praise! Off to the freezer!
If you have a clear or a video of that, I would love to watch and learn.
Another star goes out! Fate is upon you!
let me scribe. Odious fate.
Strike a pose! Let the world come along! A little
Alright, let's go here. Help everyone out here. They're all on live support. Please.
decided by destiny!
Let's go here, heal me. I'm kind of homeless. No, I'm not doing the skirt combo. I'm dashing to not die. Holy shit.
Killing song! Attack the frosting! Goose on the loose!
Let me scribe. Fate is upon you.
Another star goes out!
Delve into destiny.
Time to shine! A burst of flavor!
Decided by destiny. Into the void.
Oh, plunging skunk.
Let my name echo in song!
I'm not trying to go. It comes out naturally. That's funny.
Fate is upon you. Paradise.
Nope. This entire fight is so hectic. This entire fight. So hectic. Alright. Chat. We're just gonna watch a pre-recorded fight on my account that I did yesterday or today, I cannot remember, earlier. And we're just gonna pretend. That's the clear, okay? We're gonna pretend. Holy shit. That what time it is? It's pretending time. Maybe it's not yet. Yeah, found it. Your shadow glitched? How so? Why are you tagging me in a voice chat? Just put it on chatting.
Believe it or not, I withdraw the person we were married. One of my clients asked for a refund. She thought the man I
This is a die? No, this is fearless.
Transfigure it.
Okay.
A little earth boost!
Okay.
To shine! Shower me with a burst of flavor!
Manual grouping
Take
chat.
your true form.
By ordinance divine.
Another star goes out.
Holy shit, manual grouping.
Strike a pop. A dash of froth.
Mercy.
Let my name echo in song. Fierce on the loose. My
Alright, hold on.
off to the Yoo-hoo! Transfigurate. Nice.
This person is not even...
A little amuse-bouche.
Fearless. Time to shine.
Showing you a first
They do a skirk burst a little bit late.
Take your true form. By
I think.
ordinance divine.
Oh, never mind. They still have it by the end. Okay. That's cool. Okay.
Strike a pop. A dash of froth.
Best teams. Let me take a look at those. Never. Flints, Ineffa. Okay. Skirk, Alkino, Mavuika. Okay.
Mercy.
Let my name echo in song. Fierce on the loose. My will embodied. Cryo
I
incarnate.
wonder if this guy gets to the second phase too and do the same.
Shower me with the obey.
Are they doing the ultimate skirk combo?
Let the world collide.
Fearless.
Pinnacle of excellence. Do your master's bidding. Transfig.
Paradigm shift.
That's not the ultimate skirk combo.
Use the force authorized. I warn
Odd,
you!
reveal thyself.
Looks like violence!
Final warning.
Okay! New life!
Overruled.
Midnight, Fantastic. You asked for it.
Leave it to me! The story has only just...
Laid bare.
Chat,
Justice will prevail.
official is that good?
Wish me... Watch out! The story
Good to
has
see.
only just...
Good to see. Hello, Kazuki. Yeah, after the shield breaking, it's basically any normal boss.
You asked for it. Final warning.
Karen who?
Watch out! A turning point?
Overruled.
Midnight Venta.
Oh, I think they just stagger him until the end of time, right? So he does not create another shield.
Turning point?
Corner him!
Transfix.
By royal decree, justice will prevail.
Everlasting as the moon.
This is pretty peak staggering. It's pretty peak staggering.
Silence!
I'm learning new things.
Bow your head.
From my own play, I've also learned that putting some characters that has good AoE elemental application that can break the pyro shield is also nice. Doesn't necessarily have to be hydro characters.
The tides beckon.
Novelet specifically like a team that have multiple elements, as we all know. And it's still better to prioritize hit damage rather than get a team with a lot of hydro, just to break shield.
Let the mighty be humble.
Solo Luna Bina is real, yeah. Bina has good AoE application, so that certainly helps.
Wave, remove, converge. Stand with me.
Be sanctified.
Put him the goon corner. Holy! That's such a fast clear. Sprina who? Sprina who?
Gặp gỡ các trường đại học Hà Lan, tiếp cận cơ hội học tập, việc làm tại xứ sở Tulip, tham gia ngay rất.
Alright, what do we have? Is this a... Yeah, this is likely a Skirk Galleries build. R1. Hold. Even R1 Skirk clear by 23 seconds. Maybe an R0 Skirk can barely clear it. It's tough though. Actually, no. R0 Skirk cannot clear this.
Pinnacle of excellence!
R0 Skirk cannot clear this. This is not just... Hold on. My internet. This is not just 25 seconds. The boss is about to go into another shield phase. Right now. At this time. And how long does it take for this person to break the shield? So if the boss goes into shield phase, that's 51.
Time to take those out!
It takes them about almost 30 seconds to break the shield. If the boss goes into shield phase right now, this is not a clear. And a C0 Skirk will not get this. Even with Escofia. Can I do this? C1 Alekino with PJWs. I would really need to learn the... the Alekino specific combos for this. Because this player is intentionally use charge attack on Alekino sometimes just to stagger the boss. You can almost see the franticness of that as well toward the end. Here. Toward the end, you really see how frantic it is. This is around the time that this guy will shield up another time.
Overruled!
Midnight Venta.
Hands where I can see them!
Turning point?
You start to see it. The guy is just on the verge of standing up straight and doing the shield. That's a charge attack. Alekino don't usually do charge attack in the middle. This is just the stagger.
Transfix! By royal decree, justice will prevail! Everlasting as the moon!
Look at Twitch chat too. I mean, I'm looking at Twitch chat. That is not an N3 dash, Alkino.
Everlasting as the moon.
It's possible to check your characters. Yeah, you can post a screenshot of your characters. Okay, cool. So this is the Nav's alt account, and we can check what kind of team we can make for the Stygian. Is there any 4-star characters down here that I'd like to see? This is an Auroron. It can be useful. An Ino can be useful. Anything in here that could be useful? I'll take note of Dahlia, but maybe not that useful. So I needed a C2 Mohuika to brute force. So I don't think a C0 Mohuika. I don't think there's a weapon. Yeah, we just checked. This is Tidal Shadow Mohuika. I don't think a C0 Mohuika will brute force through the dark, the Lunar Shield boss. And there is not really any other great option you can use. I can see something like Raiden Columbina and Chlorine Columbina. I have actually tried them myself. I have actually tried those options myself on this account. And even with Chlorine, Inefa, and Columbina, it is still not clearing the first boss. So that is definitely a bottleneck that I don't think this account can overcome. Columbina with Lauma and Columbina doing on-field DPS is also not having enough damage to go through this. Immediately, we already see no options for the first one. And that's gonna be our gatekeep. We can probably do something weird with our Hatem, Columbina, and Lauma. And that, I would say, is the best bet I would use. It's rough, but is the best option we have. So I'm gonna just tentatively write here. Sorry, I'll hate them. And this is not because of how I hate them. This is because of Columbina and Lauma existing. And this boss prefers to you to do Lunar Bloom. It's rough. It's real rough. No. Yeah, you have to on-field Columbina here. You really have to on-field to be able to break the shield. Is there any other option that can brute force through these? Okay, let me just try to think about this after a bit. This is a C6 Chevret, so I'm gonna definitely recommend a Mohuika, Chef, Ian San, Auroron for the Trooper, Shock Trooper. You can definitely do that. I'm going to recommend some Novelat for the last boss, definitely. And we arrive at the first boss again. Can we do something like Novelat for the first boss? Novelat, Vina. And this is going to be Moalani, Farina. Moalani, Farina. What are the options you have? Dorin, Sucrose, I guess. Novelat, Bina. What are the options that can enhance this? Fischl. Silonen? That looks so rough, if I'm gonna be honest. I would just recommend these, and we'll see how that goes. Ideally, should be another Lauma. Okay, there we go. And in this team, you would group the little things, and you would do 360 spin overlap basically to kill the little chickens. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. We got a team. We got a team. Definitely try that out. See how that goes. Yeah. The first team is still something that I doubt, but go ahead. This is the account you were asking which character is beneficial, Zubai or Inefa. Okay, Zubai or Inefa. If you get Inefa, you can play with either Raiden, you can play with Chlorine, you can also play with Hu Tao. Hu Tao, Kolobina, Inefa, and Yelan is a fine team. Same goes with Raiden or Chlorine. If you go with Zubai, you just make a new team altogether. Now, if you... let me think. What if you have a... Case study 1. You have an Inefa. Alright? Case study 1, you have an Inefa. Let's pretend that there's an Inefa here. Let's make some team to clear the Stygian. If Inefa, what can we make? I would still do Mahuika, Chevresians, and Oron and something like this because that is difficult, but it can be possible. I'm going to use choice of Novelet or Chlorine with Bina, Shinobu. Sorry, not Shinobu. Inefa and Sucrose. If this is the case, I'm going to use Chlorine. And then I'm just gonna full send Novelet, Farina, Silonan, Lauma, why not? Lauma buffs Hydro. If Zubai, Bina, Goro, Itlua, once again, this has to be this. Novelet, Farina. Maybe we could do something with Aino. You can also do Silonan Aino here. This or this. And then it's gonna be this again. There we go. They are both fine. It's just which one you prefer. Alright, let's check regions. Well, this option for Stygian. If I log into this account, I see Alikino, I see Nefer, I see Mualani. I'm going with Alikino Official on the second boss. I'm going with Mualani Bina on the crab. And I'm going with Nefer on the first one. Nefer, Lauma, Aino, Shinobu, or I guess Sucrose. You can use Alikino, Official, Bayonet, Insan, and Shavras. Mualani, Bina. Who do you have for Pyro? Do you have... I guess you go Silonan. Yeah, I think you would go Silonan. And just try to wipe off the existing crafts. Silonan and Sucrose. Then in this case, we remove Sucrose from here. Oh, you have Kazuha. Okay, hold on. Kazuha can work too. Kazuha, with Kazuha, you will be able to infuse his burst with pyro, and you would do that immediately before the big grab is stunned, so that you can apply pyro to it. Kazuha will have a lot of pyro around from the small grabs and applying that to the big grab. Sucro's burst is a little bit more finicky to infuse with pyro, so Kazuha have that going on for him. But once again, you can also just go with Wolani biting on the small grabs. Those are the options I would use. Any questions? All right, Widow. Okay, so let's get to all my accounts, and we're planning an account tour. Let's start with my main. Also, hey wizard. Go ahead and farm first. For my die, I am missing a Novelet, and I'm missing an Escoffier for Skirk, so I have no options to use here. But I've managed to get a Nefer clear on die, and I've managed to get a Mahuika clear on die. What's the minimum DPS to beat Fearless Stygian on average? This is a good benchmark. This enemy, even though it has stall phases, doing the stall phase makes it lose exactly the amount of HP that we do during the stall phase. So let's take this number. Even if you have lunar DPSs, you still have to do amount during the stall phase. You still have to do exactly the amount of damage that it loses after the stall phase is done. It breaks even. This divided by 120 seconds, and that's 105,000 DPS. That's what you need to clear Stygian. I'll say this one is a little bit harder than average. So something like 95 is where I'd landed.
Use the force authorized.
This is farming.
It all falls into place. Time to come clean.
Anytime now.
Ascend.
Hello there. No, that's trust. Hello there, that's trust. What about this? Can be okay.
Use the force authorized.
Growl. Stay your hand.
Where's my fav?
Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Send.
One more time. Maybe. Maybe it's good on Llama. Just for EM and ER.
Use the force authorized.
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. No more lies.
If enemy has aggravate or spread aura, if Columina skill hits them with Hydro, what element is it gonna absorb to lunar damage? The technical answer is none, because you have not done any of lunar charge or lunar bloom damage at all. You trigger a lunar bloom reaction, but you have not done any lunar charge or lunar bloom damage. A bloom seed on the ground is not doing lunar bloom damage. Lunar bloom damage can only be done by Nefer talent, Llama talent, and Columbina talent. So it does not accumulate anything. You have also not done lunar charge damage because Hydro on a quicken or spread or aggravate aura is only triggering a bloom reaction. The game will look at whether your Llama has done any whole skill. Llama whole skill will be accumulated for Columbina. The damage. Any of the existing lunar charge that happens, that's purely because Hydro reacts with Electro with no Dendro in between. That will be accumulated for lunar charge. It will also look at potentially Ineffa's or Flame's personal damage to accumulate lunar charge. It looks at damage. It doesn't look at the reaction. The Electro plus Hydro reaction happens to also do damage, lunar charge damage. The Hydro plus Quicken or Hydro plus Dendro is creating a Bloom Seed, but that does not do Lunar Bloom damage. Let me just save all the videos
Here you are.
that's been sent. I'm gonna post the video that has been sent to the random chat. Wait, that's the same video, right? Is it the same video? No, that's not the same video. Okay. Let's take a look at that video. Also, Enfield art. Have I seen the Mulani clear? I have seen it. From Charon, right?
A little amusement. Let me scribe.
Let the world come.
What is this?
Goose on the loose. Off to the delved into destiny, decided by destiny. And never star goes out.
Is this a letter clear? Oh, 1 hour ago. And the other video is longer time ago, right? The other video is 22 hours ago. So they have figured out a tech to do it with Skirk. I think this one, the positioning is incredibly important.
After the delves into destiny.
How do they even hit 3 of them at once?
And never star goes out.
Wow. Okay. So still pushing them a little bit.
Let the world collide! Deuce on the lead! And never star goes out!
I want to go toward the end. Oh, come on. Why does this video have so much problem? Why is this... Is this the problem with YouTube? Is it a problem with me? Or is it the problem with these videos specifically? I think...
Off to the freezer! Let my name echo in song! A burst of flavor! Written in the stars!
It's interesting how the boss is not going into the last phase.
You have $100 because I'm looking for 2,000 believers who are willing to trade.
What has been done so that the boss do not enter the last shield phase? Is it something to do with reducing its HP so fast? And it will only enter the shield phase after it is reduced to a certain amount of HP or something? Hello, Kaizuraj. Welcome back. That is so weird. Is anyone asking question? I guess I'll ask the question. Skirk C01. Yeah, why didn't the boss go in second phase? Cryo aura, which slows the enemy pardon, like how Skirk can defeat the shock trooper second boss without that boss bringing up the shield. Might be wrong, there might be some trick to avoid second shield 1 or 2. Yeah, so someone has already asked this. I'm not gonna ask again, just like the question so it comes on top. I really would like to know that as well. Actually, I wonder if it only goes to shield after it's after a set amount of time from the moment it hits a certain HP threshold. I can word this better. I wonder if it goes to shield. If it reaches a certain HP threshold, then wait from that. That's my speculation. How can you request for a Stygian clear? That will all happen tomorrow, Saisraj. And tomorrow we're gonna follow the regular system in our stream, which is people can compete to have me clear for them. And if no one is using the priority system, then we just randomize for all the people who ask for help. Okay, I farmed everything. It's time to get that account tour for all my 3 accounts and show the progress on all the Stygian for all of these accounts, because I think that it can be helpful information regarding the polling decision on each account and which characters seems to consistently be able to do the difficult endgame. Which constellation am I getting? A GNC5? I am probably getting a GNC5. Do I care about Tenari? I never really use him. Do I care about Daya? Having her in account is nice. I occasionally look at her, but Daya constellation does nothing for me. Let's go ahead with that C5 gene. So, my main account. My main account, I do spend money on it. I buy the Welkin Moon. And I buy the Battle Pass. So it does both have more pools I've been saving up, and it has more materials than my other free-to-play accounts. So I am generally able to have more characters being built on this account and the builds being better in general. Take a beta build, sure. You could clear on other people's account. You will need to log into their account to be able to clear, and that's what I have done in the past. Let's take a look at the beta build. Can you share your UID again? If you ask me to look at a character build, you can always just put your UID in there, so we don't have to go back and forth. There we go. Bina build. With an outbed C3R1. Nice amount of grid rate. She's gonna give herself 15 more, so this is a 96 grid rate effectively. This build has 25 grid substats. Nice. A questionable amount of energy recharge. Now this begs the question, which team do you play her in? Because I think even with the signature energy refund and her C2 slight energy refund, it's probably still up within 160 or 170 ER territory. And if you play her on field, then you do not use this set, because this set only works off field. Alright, ignoring that, if you find a way to have enough energy for her, maybe because you play in a 2 hydro team or you have every other characters holding Favonius to help her, then this is a nice amount of grid substats right here. HP is more valuable than EM. 29, 31 substat, 5 more. Let's see, 36 substat build. This is an amazing build. If you can use these, you can make use of these ER. Yeah, sun is offset, so depending on the NG requirement, you can change it. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. You can immediately pop in about 50 more ER in here. Now, this is a great build on this set. You're asking because it will be interesting to see what I can do with your characters. Perhaps you can learn something. Definitely. Definitely. Most people view that as a learning experience as well. Okay. Why are the characters at level 88? Is there a reason or just so-so? So, it's not something that I intentionally keep them up at first. It's just a way to save resource when I level up a character. Oh, you may be able to realize that to get a character from level 80 to level 90, I need around 169 purple books. However, to get a character from level 80 to 88, I will need 118. And that's just around 70% of the books. It's kind of efficient, kind of not. I get 8 levels for 70% of the cost. And it mostly born from my days of being entirely broke on XP books. But gradually it grows on me. 88 looks nice though. So I mostly keep the characters there unless I struggle with a clear on them and I want to clear. Then I bump them up to 90, 89, 90, depending on situation. It provides a very marginal increase, but it is an increase nonetheless. How did Skirk end up level 90? There was this clear in co-op against the Alekino shield boss. I was clearing it with some other people, DNF included, and then my 2 other friends. Was it that boss? Maybe. Oh no, and that's not the Skirk boss. That's not Skirk boss. No, Skirk boss. Oh, sorry. Alekino shield boss, which is the Fatui Frost operator. I need to level my bayonet from 88 to 89. From 80 to 89, actually, from 80 to 89, even though it only gives about 14 more base attack or something. I got tired by having to keep resetting. And then the Skirk one is actually... Oh, the turtle! The turtle! Man, that shit was grueling. Also in co-op, I leveled Skirk up to 90, and I actually level her talent from 6 to 8 for her burst. Just for just for 2 extra damage bonus % when I use her skill and then her burst. I don't even use her full burst on that fight. It's also just nowadays I'm used to that and I just keep my characters at that. Not for really for any particular reason, but just because I have been doing it. It's also saving resource. And that's something that I still have to constantly keep my mind on. I still have to go farm ley lines very often, even with the battle pass and purchasing it.
Exactly.
I now cannot go back to level 88 ever again. That is very true. Actually, there's also this, and you may not realize. This character is level 90. I think I level her to 90 for Hyper Bloom. Some clear a very long moon ago. Some many moons ago. Also, Raiden is my first limited character as well, so I think she has a special place. Hyper Bloom, yeah. Alright, and these are the characters I have. I started playing from 4.3, patch 4.3, which is immediately after the Fontaine Archon quest ending at the Furina stuff. After Furina release. And then I think there's a Raiden rerun somewhere. I got Raiden because Raiden is the only character I know from the game before I even joined the game. She's just popular outside the game. And it's often kind of the face of the game at times. And generally, my main account, I reserve it to pull for the characters I like, even if the characters I like may form some kind of brick combo. This character I like, but I did not like Escoffier as much, so I did not pull for her. And honestly, she's a little bit of a dead weight on my account, because I rarely can use her. If I have Escoffier, I can probably attempt die, or at least have an easier time clearing Fearless with Skuk. And then generally for my other old accounts, I reserve them for pulling characters that I think are interesting combat wise or strong combat wise. Characters that I may like but it's too bricked to spend my hard-earned pools on my main account on. Giori. Another real shame. Those are the characters I pull on my old account. So here's my Stygian record. Pulling Escoffier next patch? Honestly, I don't think so. Because I already have a Skuk Escoffier, full Skuk Escoffier team on another account, and I play that quite regularly. I think I've had my fill. Tomorrow is viewer Stygian, yes. Hello Kakashi, welcome back. Oh, actually, let me show some constellation and weapon too. Silonut is the first character that I ever pull a weapon for. Before that, I mostly exclusively spend my pulls on the character banner rather than weapon banner, because I think that weapon is a little bit more obscure and I like to just have more characters on my account. Having characters, I can play with them, I can look at them, I can hear their voice line, I can put them in teapot, I can run around the open world with them. Having a weapon is generally just strictly a damage increase for me, so I prioritize them less. But nowadays, because I do have a surplus amount of pulls, so I can afford to go for some weapons. The only other weapon that I've gotten is Nefer's weapon. So Silonan's weapon and then Nefer weapon. Some other weapons I mostly got from standard mana or losing. 500 wishes. Yeah, I do save them up. At this point, I don't really know who I am saving up for anymore. The condition has to be really right for me to vertical invest on them. This is the character that I have vertical invested quite a lot for. Battle Pass. C2. I got her premium team as well. This is Elonan with her weapon. This is Silale with TTDS. The condition has to be right, meaning it has to be I like the character and the character is strong and their constellation are also strong for me to spend my pools that many on a character. Never maybe a next character I could do that if in the somewhat near future Lauma's rerunning or Nefer is rerunning, I may get an additional constellation on Nefer or one more constellation on Lauma just for the healing. Being at the ring, it leaves trails. Does it? I don't think it does, right? It only does the circle around us when we are near an enemy. Never 6 is good. Yeah, Never 6 is also good. Constellation? Oh, right. Constellation. I don't have constellation on her. Let's go through the characters that I often use just to see the weapon and constellation real quick. Nefer R1 C0, Columina C0 R0, Lauma C0 R0, Skirk 00, Raiden 00, Silonan 0 R1, oh sorry, not enough. Varesa 00. I do have a standard weapon for her, which is quite decent. 00. Farina C1. I got C1. This is a battle pass weapon. I contemplated real hard each time she reruns if I should get C2 or not. But from my own calculation, C2 is around a 10% team-wide damage increase comparison to a C1, which is nothing to scoff at. But there's always something else on the horizon that I would prefer to get rather than a C2 Farina. Intentionally pulled. Yeah, this actually comes a little bit early. The Mohica C2, which is also not something that I am regret of. That's something I'm fine with. If you're watching my banner guys for a while, you know that I sometimes pull for a 4-star character and I set out a budget. If I reach the budget, I stop, even if I don't get what I need. If I on my way of getting to the budget, I happen to get a 5-star, that's also fine. If I get a 5-star early, I get a 5-star early. Mohica C2 is one such occasion. Damage percent has fallen off. It could be. It could also return in Snatchnaya, because we're just gonna go away from the lunar mechanics. But maybe by Snatchnaya time we'll have better support release as well. Zero zero. We saw 2-0 battle pass. I think that's around it, right? Shan Yun. She should not be holding that weapon, but okay. 0-0. And the last one is Silali 0-0. Roll the C2 Mohica shot. Kill the C2 Mohica shot. Which one is it? I cannot remember which one it is. What does Skirk C1 do more damage? Whenever she absorbs her rifts, she do charge attack damage. When she does charge attack, she does more damage. Where's the Mahouka shot? I found it. Please just one the Sun! Please just one the Sun! What the f? I was talking to my chat how people often get baited by C6 4-star, and then this atrocious thing happened to me. C6 4-star is more difficult to get than a C0 5-star. You know this character? I got both Shan Yun and Baressa on the way of getting her C5. There is no guarantee system for 4-star. You would like to see a shit show? See if we can get one copy of Ian San. I am at exactly 0 pity right now. Good luck. Thank you. I kinda like Emily, although I don't think I get a 5-star. Mahouka. 10. What the fuck? What? Okay. What? Ian San. Obviously. Please just one the Sun. I got her quite early. Where is it? Pre-mod Ari moment. Pre-mod Ari. Ah, there we go. That's the C2. Please just one the Sun indeed. I end up getting my C6 Sun. Don't worry, chat. I tempt fate more because it's still within my budget, and I got the C6 Sun. Regarding my amount of pulls, I am not really in a rush ever to spend them all. I just keep thinking of maybe in the future there's a character I like, maybe in the future there's a character I would like to pull consolation on, and then I just save. My early days of playing Genshin, I keep losing 50-50, so I have learned my lesson to always just save to get a character I want and don't worry about any 50-50. Even if I lose 50-50 on a character I want, I will still get them. It's just how long. Don't worry about that. Can I tell you if you can do Fearless with Bina R1, Llama, Sucrose, Fish Shoulder, Hida, Raiden? Bina R1, it's likely possible. Yeah, it's likely possible. I have done the same team on Fearless and it just lacks a little bit of damage. I think with Bina R1, it will push it over the edge. Bina C1. Bina C1 does not increase her damage too much. It's mostly a quality of life thing. Bina C1 cannot be interrupted when she's doing her stuff. That's it. In a Lunar Bloom team. Okay, and this is the Stygian result from this account. So you've seen all my characters. That's what I got. Skirk with the Escofia for the Skirk boss. That's obviously something that Skirk can do. Veresa for this boss. Lava Dragon statue, which is a nice boss for Veresa. And Mahouka just marks this thing. The reason I cannot go to die for this is basically held back by Skirk team not having Escofia. Generally, you're gonna find that in this game mode, we just most of the time lacks one single team to be able to go to the next stage, to the next tier of clearing. This one, I'm lacking a good Skirk team. I think this one I actually like too. I did not pull for Inefa on this account. And Mahuika can definitely clear this, but I have nothing to clear the grab. So I have to bring Mahuika down here and bring Varesa up here. Raiden surprisingly clear this, which is nice. I like playing Raiden. Who's the other best 2 characters other than Bina, Lauma amongst Sucrose, Fishu, Nahida, Raiden? I would use Nahida and Raiden. Shinobu instead of Raiden if you need some healing. At least Raiden and Shinobu will be able to take advantage of the bloom cores on the ground. Yeah, that's the one. This one was using the cheese shot with Lauma and Mona on the grab. That was very funny back then. I was able to clear this on Dire as well, but it was held back by Varesa. I definitely can try harder on Mahuika, and I probably got a Dire clear on this boss, but it is held back by this. You're gonna notice a few times, and you're gonna continue to notice it. My C0R0 Varesa is kind of just a fearless warrior. She's not a Dire warrior. Usually it is her team that is limping along with a very close to not clearing time. This one's different. And this is the only exception, I think. Varesa close to not clearing. Varesa close to not clearing. This one, both of these teams are not it. I think I could try to squeeze out a little bit more performance from my Nefer. It probably could. No, I have not skipped or nod-krai. I do have the Nefer premium team. I skipped Nefer and Flints on this account. This, I believe the hardest one was with Varesa once again, even though this seems to be closer. I just cleared one time and don't think about it again. This, I think I have to reset maybe 50 times to get this clear. C2 Mahuika Brute Force, easily. And this is my first ever Dire clear. Notice how that usually for many other Dire, I cannot do because I'm sometimes lacking one team, sometimes lacking 2 teams. Now this is solved by Jean. Jean fills in the one team that I need. And then I can use a combo of Mahuika C2 with Varesa and a Nefer team to clear Dire. This is my first Dire clear, last patch, just last patch. Finally, for this patch, I think there is still time to try it. But once again, I don't have a third team. This time I do not have a full Skirk team and I do not have a full Novelat team. So you can see my progress with Dire. Yeah, Jean truly carries us. It's so nice to just have one team being done, and then we just have to deal with 2 other bosses. My Dire progress. These are the progress that I have done. Nefer team, premium, cleared the first boss, 119 seconds. Mahuika tech, cleared the second boss, 94 seconds. I don't have a third team. It is what it is. Unless we find some cheese strat for this, I'm not clearing dice as patch on this account. No Escoffier Sach, indeed. It is what it is, because generally when it comes to Stygian, I like to push myself with what I have. I don't pull specifically to clear. I pull so that I can enjoy the game with these characters. And generally, the game to me is so much more than just the end game. But whenever I reach a Stygian with the roster I have, I would still push myself as much as possible. One, so that I can learn things to help my viewers when there is a Stygian help. And two, I just enjoy the process. Squeaking out a clear when it's almost seems impossible. That's a 119 seconds in a 120 second timer.
With one heart, we pray.
I click kill. Alright, so let's switch to my other accounts and let's compare. Reminder that my main account I do buy Welkin and Battle Pass. I do not top up beyond that. Yelan maybe? Yelan's not all that. Yelan is the worst Novelad. Technically. You can on-field Yelan and she'll be the worst Novelad. With no AoE. Okay. Say hi. This is the character I did not pull on my main account. So, the purpose of multiple accounts for me. How many accounts do I have? I have 3 accounts that I maintain regularly. The purpose of playing multiple accounts to me is so that I can try different options, different teams. I like the game. I like the combat aspect of the game. And even though I am not willing to pull all the characters on my main account, I am willing to play a secondary or tertiary account to acquire those characters and engaging with those characters in terms of combat aspect of the game. This account do not have any 5-star weapon. I do not pull for any 5-star weapon at all. All of these I got from the standard banner. And I believe this is the only battle pass weapon I have when I first started this account. But then I decide, yeah, I'm just gonna focus all of my resource in terms of like the pools and battle pass and Welkin into my main, and then I stop purchasing anything else. I'll just keep this account free to play from then on. That's my thought process. No constellation on any of these characters. I think there's a Farina C1 actually. Yeah, there's also a Farina C1, but should not be any other 5-star constellation that I decided to pull. Oh, Chlorine. Oh boy. Yeah, this one is that one is that's Mona. This is a yikes. This was back when I feel really frustrated with the amount of damage that Chlorine do, and then I pull C1, then I still feel frustrated with the amount of damage she does. Chlorine big 26 in 90, 26 indeed. Chlorine C1 even. So these are the characters I have. I can make a Skirk premium team. Hold on, let me just show the characters. I can make a Skirk premium team with Farina, and usually I use Mona in the last slot, but I just use Xingqiu for any day-to-day farming because I like his defensive utility. Skirk doesn't die as often. Mona is only for when I need to try a little bit harder. In terms of lunar characters, I pull for Inefa, I intentionally, initially, I did not intend to pull for any Luna as a Luna character. But I think I only attempt a 50-50 on Columbina and I won, so that's nice. I'm not willing to go further than a 50-50 for Columbina. I do not have a Mohuika premium team because I already have that on my main, so I wonder why do I play the same team again. Instead, on this account, I play an Overload team, not having C6 Traverse though. Also not having C6 Yansan. How much DPS does Chlorine do? Would you like to know? Would you like to know? Can I tell what Skirk C1 do? Skirk C1 is more damage. It increases her charge attack damage. So basically, whenever she absorbs the rift on the ground, the little rift on the ground, she deals damage that counts as charge attack damage. You can absorb the rift by doing charge attack, so it's small damage. You can absorb the rift by casting a burst during the skill or just holding skill. It's basically just more damage. It's an okay constellation. I do not recommend getting this over Escofia. Escofia is the Skirk best constellation. Escofia is the Skirk's best weapon. But after Escofia, you can decide to get C1, R1. They are all nice increase at the end of the day. It's just a damage increase. Also, I have this character, which is generally a brick in terms of combat strength. I like her. If she's just a little bit stronger, I'm willing to get her on my main, but my old account is also a place for me to get a character I like, but it's too bad in terms of combat strength for me to get on my main. Let me show you what Chlorine does. How much damage Chlorine does. What's a good team for Chlorine these days? Dorian, let's go with Mohuika. Mohuika prefers this weapon actually. If I use her on Mohuika team. Is that everyone? Oh, Sharpress too. Alright, good.
Need to hire a duelist?
Give me a moment.
Stop me! Quick as a flash!
Let me get my weakest burst back just for maximum damage. Good. Alright, let's see how much damage this team can do with Chlorine on field.
You asked for it! Control greeting! On light of the blazing sun!
Hunt them down.
Final warning! Faster! Stronger! Pyroclastic surge!
Misclick. That's right. Probably something like 5k loss.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Stop right there! Control breathing! On light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Full throttle!
Loading.
There we go, chat. Look at the damage share. Chlorine 47%, Mohica 50%. This is how you maximize Mohica damage on a Chlorine team. If you replace Chlorine with Aura Rod, you got a damage increase in this team. This is C1. C1 Chlorine. And if you ask about this weapon, this is the best weapon she can use in this team. Because she has a break passive that if she has too much attack, she gets less damage increase from it. So she just wants crit. If we could talk about something that I regret, then I think this is the biggest regret I have on this account. I should have just kept Chlorine at C0. I got her because I like her. She's not strong enough to get on main, so just keep the purpose of that at C0 and then give it up. But then I just have to go and pull C1 too, and now that's a break. That could be another 5-star I could get. It is what it is. This is fine. This, Alright, moving on from that. I have a Skirk Premium team, I have a Mohica Overload team, and currently Hu Tao's fine. Hu Tao is also a weaker character that I like, but I don't want to get on my main, so I get on this account. Now, let's look at the Stygian progress on this account. For how often I repeat the phrase, this character I like but not strong enough to get on my main, so I get on this. For how often I repeat that phrase, this account is surprisingly clearing some stuff. Do I have father? I do not. At the initial point of Arlecchino release, I tried to get her on one of my old accounts. It did not happen. I lost. And then when Arlecchino is rerun, it's very unfortunate, but I have already have Mohica on some of my account, and I'm not willing to get another on-field DPS. Was that C6 chef? No, that was C4 chef and C2 Ian San. That test from before. Okay. Stygian progress. From when the Stygian first comes out. Level 72 Mohica, by the way. Freshly gotten from her rerun. 91 seconds, and that's basically almost the best clear. Skirk Premium definitely is going to be good against her shield boss, which is this one. It's coming back next patch, by the way, this boss. And Skirk rerun and Escofia rerun. Chlorine is barely squeaking past, but then also there's a Scamage over here, that's a Daya. I can probably have used Shangling over here and then just slot in some other characters over here for Shangling. I can probably have that, should have done that. This is nowhere close to clearing Fearless. By the way, this is menacing. This is 4. Menacing, not Fearless. And then as I build my Mohica more, these two teams, the Mohuika Overload and the Skirk Premium, becomes two staple brute forcing teams for me on this account. Mohuika still having some trouble. This is back when I have not learned the Mohuika combo yet. Skirk Premium, kill this, no question asked. Chlorine, even with Inefa, is barely squeaking past a menacing boss. This cactus, Mexican guy. Hyper Bloom, I was not willing to pull for Llama on this account, even though I don't really have a good Dendro option, so it is heavily get capped by this boss. It's a menacing difficulty 4. I probably could push these harder, but I did not even try because this is the one that get capped me from clearing higher. The reason I don't want to get Llama is that I got Llama onto my other account already. I'm not willing to get it. It's kind of like a weird mix of weird decisions in conjunction with the other account. My priority always goes to my main. If my main got something already, then I adjust my decision making for my alt based on it. And this is the first fearless I've gotten on this account. I believe I have practiced my Mohuika combo enough to be able to use it, and I start to brute force some stuff. This starts to show the power of Mohuika and Skirk on an account that does not really have anything else. Skirk brute force this thing. Mohuika brute force this. Even though that's an Alekino boss. And Chlorine with Inefa just squeak through the lunar shield. Inefa I know. This is the clear that I have to reset the most. And this is the time you may notice. This is a level 88 Inefa. This is a level 90 Inefa. I had to level 90 Inefa for this clear. Another brute force. This was the last patch with the Baptist using Skirk. This thing, I do not have Gene on this account at all, so I still have to clear it normally. Luckily, I still able to get a Chlorine clear with Durin. Not fully built. And Mohuika Plunge. Finally, we arrive at this patch. This patch, Colombina with Inefa, clear the Lunar Shield. Mohuika, Overload once again, Brute Force. And Skirk against this. So if you look back through every single Stygian that this account has gone through, there's a Mohuika and Skirk somewhere. There's a Mohuika and Skirk somewhere. There's a Mohuika and... oh, there's no Skirk. Mohuika and Skirk. Mohuika and Skirk. Mohuika and Skirk. We're gonna go to the third account in a bit, but I'm just gonna spoiler alert. I think these two are the strongest characters in the game, even with so many brick account pulling decision that I made on this account. It still managed to get some fearless, which has been surprising to me. Skirk premium team. I should correct myself. You need a Skirk premium team. Otherwise, you can see the fate of the Skirk on my main account not really being used anywhere. Alright, let's take a look at my remaining account. My third and last account. Hydra, welcome back to the stream. These are 3 accounts that I maintain regularly. There are some period of times that I don't have a lot of time to play, so I just let 1 or 2 account just goes into the stellar reunion thing. But my main account I maintain pretty much always. The 3rd account, I kind of call it the dude account. I generally shove the dudes in here alongside other characters. The characters I are finding kind of cool, but it's not entirely wanting to pull on my main account. There's also this. This guy's been my main since the beginning of this account. How did Huyo let Mohugo out of beta? That's so overpowered. I'm not entirely sure what their vision was back then, but I think they wanted Mohuga to be really strong. Not sure how that works out for them in terms of financial decision. There were people that like it, and there was some backlash too. Alright, account tour. This account I changed, just swapped up the strategy a little bit. I pull on the weapon banner not too often, but somewhat. More liberally than my other account. I got a Mohuga weapon. I intentionally pulling Mohuga weapon for multiple characters to use. Back then it was both Gaming, Kinich and Navia sharing this single Mohuga weapon. And then I got a Flint's weapon. This is a mistake. I got it early, that's fine. In terms of characters, this is what I have. I have a Novelat team. I have a full Flames team. Premium. I kind of have a Kinech, but I don't really have his good team. I kind of have Navia, but I don't really have her best team. Looking back, I maybe I should have committed for something like Silonen for both Navia and Novelat. There's something weird about my polling decision on this account. I think it's kind of both in conjunction with my main account. I don't want to get something just too similar to my main, and I've already committed to a Silonen and Silonen signature weapon on my main, so I'm not pulling Silonen on this account. Never really got a Kazuha either, so my Novelat is kind of except for Foreigner, he's a little bit homeless. He does not really have a good team. What I often use Novelat in is with Escofia, which is okay, it's not the best, but it's a functional team. And generally in the future, like as time progresses and we reach the lunar patch, Inafa is also a fine option for Novelat, so I never really look back into Silonen and Kazuha because it's kind of past like prime already. Can you replace anyone with Frina in a Skirk Premium team? You can use Yelan. You can use a character that does some buffing, like Candace C6. You can also just use Xingqiu if you have no one else, but Xingqiu does not really buff. Frina is the third. Okay, Skirk is the most important character in the Skirk team. Some people may argue that Escofia is the most important character in the Skirk team, but at that point, it's not a Skirk team anymore. Skirk and Escofia are very important in Skirk team. At the third slot, Frina is the third important. But then if you are broke, you can replace that with something else. Yelan is nice. Mona is okay. Candace C6, and then if you're even more broke, you use Xingqiu. That's it. you kind of need the hydro application, so the third slot has to apply hydro from off-field. Doesn't make any law sense for Nefer to be strong. Maybe they abandon it. There's not really much sense to it. Generally, if a character is released later, they are more likely to be strong. That's just it. There are a few exceptions, but generally that is the case. The game favors more difficult content as time goes on. Is basic definition of power creep. So Lunar teams are on average stronger than Natlan teams. Natlan teams on average are stronger than Fontaine teams. C6 I know. C6 I know does not provide anything for Skirk team other than hydro application, and at that point Sing Chiu is similar. I know Constellation provide element mastery. Skirk doesn't want element mastery. I know Constellation also provide lunar damage. Skirk team does not do any lunar damage. Is Valka going to be a fraud? I really hope they change that, because among my friends I know there are people who are really waiting for Valka, has been waiting for Valka since day one. It's been mentioned in Mondstadt for a long time. It would be a really weird decision if all of us do that. But it's a little bit of copium at this point. See what they do. What team should you build a new player for optimal Stygian all time? It's honestly changing from time to time. Alright, let me go ahead and just go through the Stygian. Oh, okay. It's the constellation and weapon of this account first, and then Stygian, just to get a holistic view of, and then I'm gonna make a conclusion regarding the characters that are strong and the characters that are weaker throughout the process of playing all three of my accounts and trying to clear hard endgame content. Understood? Well explained. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, Hydra. I believe that Novelat, Furina, yeah, they do not have any constellation here. They do not have any weapon either. Nope, no weapon, no constellation. Inafa, no weapon, no constellation. Columbina, same thing, no weapon, no constellation. Durin, same thing. I mentioned that I have a Mahuika signature that I swap between Kinech, Navia, and Gaming. Flames is when I changed that. I got a weapon for him and I got a full premium team for him. So that's going to be an option that I will use likely a lot on this account. I made a weird decision to skip Emily. I think it's okay. Emily is not that big of an increase. Still a nice increase. But at the end of the day, I cannot play Kinech very well. That's honestly on me, my skill issue. I cannot shoot a lot of cannons with him. So he's been consistently not the best performer on this account, which is unfortunate. Gaming, I've been trying to stick with him ever back in the moment he's released. But we're gonna notice that he is not present in any single Stygian at all. Stygian Onslaught is where he kind of falls off, because he heavily relies on his burst, and getting the first burst is very difficult in Stygian Onslaught. I still try to use him occasionally in a base these days, but not to great success. This is C6. With this. I probably swapped a weapon to something else earlier. This is a Lauma. C0. Okay, so with this roster, how is this Stygian performance? Should go for Flames or Nefer, as you have Columina, Inefa, and Lauma. The character you like more. That may sound like an unsatisfying answer. It basically boils down to that. I think they perform very similarly, which is fortunate for people so that they can just choose a character they like more. Now, there is one thing I would like to note. from a person who play both Flint's premium team on one account and Nefer premium team in another account. Flint is very easy to play, and the word I like to use is he's so chill to play. He has a shield. He does not have to do sweaty combo. He just consistently get his job done. Nefer requires you to sweat your ass off to get the theoretical DPS, the DPS that people likes to glaze on sheets out. To get that, you have to sweat your ass off. But she can potentially have a higher ceiling than Flint if you play really well. If you even go with a healer-less option for Nefer, then she can go even higher, at the cost of being uncomfortable and having to reset a lot of times. So that is basically the decision you're making in addition to who you like more. Now if I have to make a decision, I would really like Flint's gameplay. It's just that I like the character Nefer more, so I ultimately get Nefer on my main account. Hopefully that answers your question, Ruchi. Okay, Stygian, stop edging. Here's Stygian. This account has been able to get less fearless clear than the Skirk Mohuika account. Skirk boss, I can only get menacing with Novelet Escofia. Kinich clear this. Xiangling actually. Xiangling clear this on menacing. I don't have really any other character to do it on fearless. This is only difficulty 4 by the way, not difficulty 5. Is Nefer gameplay fun though? It can be rewarding. It can be rewarding. If you play it right. You need to learn the timing correctly, but if you're a player that really likes to master something, then you may like it. Next Stygian, Novelet with Inefa clears this boss, and I think that if I sweat it enough, I could clear this on fearless, but it's held back by every other team on this account. Gaming is he got this one boss in. Kinich barely be able to squeak past even his shield boss. Difficulty 4. Difficulty 4 again. I don't know what I did with this. I don't think I care enough to do this. Oh, I remember something. Why did I not do the grab? Why did I not do the grab? I could have definitely done the grab using the cheese method. This grab. I think this was just a mess up on my part. I think I did not build Kuke Shinobu, and maybe I don't have the right characters for Novelet to clear this boss on fearless. Not entirely sure. I have to even break Inefa and Flint out here. For this boss, this is a Novelet Vaporize on the boss. I once again have to break these characters out. I think it's basically because I have not built my Kuke Shinobu enough to be a Hyper Bloom trigger, so I keep having to do these weird teams. This is, you know what, this is probably honestly just my building problem on this account. I don't think this one is clearing fearless though. This is the gatekeep. It's nice, but it's not doing fearless. This is last patch, and this is this patch. This is when this account is able to shine. Novelet with Hyper Bloom clears the Baptist that last patch. This is basically Gene. Kinech is just cosmetic in here. And this is a full Flames team. Not premium yet because Colomina has not come out on the blunderbuss. And finally, with a full premium Flames together, actually not fully premium, this is a Flames on-field DPS, this is Inefa on-field DPS, PvP, pull up! Both having the same time as these two boss, and Novelet clearing the grab. I would say, if I make a few different pooling decisions on this account and get a full premium Novelet team together, he could probably scrape by. But the problem is also, Novelet premium team changes like a baby changed diaper. Every 2 patches got a new premium team. It's so hard to keep up with this guy. You have to keep pulling the next new thing for it to be good. This was the Novelet premium team back when Inefa was released. This is another Novelet premium team with Lauma release. I don't know, if I have pulled Silonen and Kazuha, would they have stayed long? Would they have done much? I don't know. Maybe. This is the basis for me thinking that Novelet is a little bit less good than Mohican Skirk. Even though he's more versatile, he's just consistently doing a little bit less damage, and his team making, you can say that it's versatile. I say that it always requires the newest thing, and that's a little bit exhausting to keep up. Yeah, Novelet Premium is just wheelchair nowadays. I guess if Stygian came out when Novelet was in his prime, then he's gonna look really good, but nowadays I would not really recommend him. Now he's currently looking really good thanks to the grab, but this is a shield boss for him. With all this information in mind, I would say my main account is still the strongest account because money does speak. But I would say the account with Mahuika and Skirk is slightly stronger than this account. I have made questionable pooling decision on both the account with Mahuika and Skirk and this account. I guess it kind of cancels out on both cases. I think there was a question from Carol that asked what team should be built for optimal Stygian all time. That now we are arriving at the answer for that question. It's still gonna be somewhat unsatisfactory because I think that there is no team that will be good for Stygian of all time. The game is constantly evolving. There is constantly gonna be new and shiny DPS comes out that is maybe equal, maybe slightly better than the last DPS. Rarely worse, looking at you, Varka. That happens sometimes. So if you want to just look into the long term, it's rough. But if you want to have something to be able to clear within the next year, which maybe could be a long time for people, some people could consider that a long time. I would recommend some of the Lunar stuff. Make a full premium team. Make a full Lunar premium team. Choose between Flames, Nefer, or Zebai. Those are the best teams in the game right now. Just choose one and stick to it. Get the full premium package. You'll be good for a while. But of course, Stygian is not all just about one team. You need to be able to make 3 teams. It heavily depends on your investment and what you can go for. If you're free to play, you can get less characters than someone who get Welkin, less than someone who get Welkin and Battle Pass, and less than someone who invests even more into the game. Evident by my free-to-play account compared to my Battle Pass and Welkin account. Advice to uninstall as soon as possible. I respect that. That would not be my advice. I truly believe that if you enjoy the game, play the game. I truly believe in that. And I truly believe in if you are happy with your spending decision, then continue doing that. Everyone always have some kind of hobbies that they like to do, either spend time on or spend money on. It can be something related to clothing, which some of my friends collect shoes. Some of my friends collect figures, the little figures that they can put on the desk or put on the shelf. Some of my friends collect sport gears. Some of them biking. Some of them spending their money on rock climbing. And then there's spending money on a game. It can be a gacha game. It can be a different game. I truly believe that if you spend money on something and you feel happy about it, it brings you joy, then what's wrong with it? Right? We all have a way to enjoy life one way or another. You feel like using desert materials on Novelet is personal. It's like zero water in Sumeru, is it? I cannot remember. Using desert material? I don't think there's any desert material in here. Also, Yuramini, welcome into the stream. Alright. Is there anything I'm missing here? Okay, let's take a look at a few notes that I have outlined. Is there any pull I really regret on this account? Let me double check. You know, there's nothing that I really regret as much as the C1 chlorine, because C0 chlorine is fine. It's a character for collection. C1 is a little bit of grief. On this account, I would say maybe I would like to not spread my pools as thin between Navia and Kinech. Maybe I would only get one of them and try to get a premium team for them instead of like trying a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, I think that would be a nicer pooling decision that I would redo if I can. Just that every other character I'm fine with, both in terms of characters I like and in terms of characters that contribute to account strength. Mommy Shan Yun! Shan Yun is really nice. Even if I don't use her in combat very often, this is the character that I use in the open world. I use in almost everything in the open world just to run around fast. And for that, I say this is the most valuable character on my account just for that alone. I strangely do not have more Natlan characters on this account. So there is no Varesa running, there's no Chaska flying or Mahuika biking. There's Kinage, but his open world I think is the most limited among the Natlan characters, so it's still Shan Yun. Oh, you bet the glider. Oh, the glider. Hold on. Let me double check. This? Wait, is that a... No, that's not a desert glider. No, I think this is the Xbox glider or the... I don't remember which one it is. I think it's the Xbox glider. You try getting Varesa weapon. How did that go? Oh, maybe tried imply that you did not. You only got Mualani. Mualani is a fine choice. I've had a fair share of playing Mualani on other people's account, and I love the character. I just don't want to play her gameplay. I don't want to subject myself to that. Colormina weapon, you're like on 40 PD. I hope you get the weapon early. Euromini. Hope you get the weapon early. Best of luck. Okay. Let me go ahead and go to the bathroom a bit. I'll return. And then we can either sweat some Stygian clear just for me to make a recording, and so I can make a big video about both my account tour and then how I can clear Stygian Onslaught on Fearless for all 3 accounts. I'll be right back.
Buying or not? Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
So, are you buying or not? Auto reconfiguration is an essential function. So, are you buying or not?
Take a look at the time real quick. Maybe I can take a look at
the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all.
Maybe I can take a look at that Stygian.
To take pride in fulfilling my duties.
And I don't know if we have time for a Stygian clear fully. We can do one, or we can also just take a look at all your characters, and I can recommend some teams you can try at the Stygian. I do have the benefit of having multiple accounts, so I have tried quite a few teams. Some Flint stuff, some Novlat stuff, Mahuika, Versa, Nefer, and Skuk stuff. I think my room is warm enough that I can let go of the scarf. GG. GG indeed, Wizard. If no one asking something, I'm just gonna do. Alright, bye-bye, Wizard. If no one asking something, I'm just gonna do some sweaty tryhard on Mohuika clear on the Shock Trooper. Just to be ready for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow when I am fully sending on the Stygian help. Do I think Skirk will have her 4th slot by the time in her rerun? I mean, she's rerunning next patch, so that is a very resounding no. Because there's no 4th slot for Skirk this patch and no 4th slot for Skirk next patch. What we doing was clearing Ari Fearless. Nice. How did that go? I was giving everyone an account tour of all my accounts. And elaborate on the progress on all of those accounts. How they are able to get some fearless clear and when exactly have they been able to get some fearless clear. Oh, I love this. You can clear down for planes for both boss and Novelet with some better RNG, but for Daishi does not have a 3rd team. Yeah, I've cleared down myself for this one and this one. I don't have a 3rd team. I mean, she has Flynn and she has Novelet and then she has no one else.
Stop right
Use
there!
your force authorized.
Quick as a
I
flash!
warn you! Looks like violence is
Better clear Novelet, nice.
Use the force authorized.
Control breathing!
I warned you!
That was on Dire, right? Or was that on Fearless?
Use the force authorized. I warned you!
My button is not very responsive.
Use the force authorized. I warned you!
Die. Oh, right.
Stop right there!
Use the force authorized.
Quick as a
I
flash!
warned you!
Yeah, of course, enough. I was just reading chat and not looking at the names. Yeah.
Use the force authorized.
So, I think you were using Novelet in a different, maybe Kazuha team, right? Yeah, my bad on the Escofia recommendation. I think that was not really working out as well as I expected. But hey, congrats!
Drop your weapon!
Use the force authorized.
Quick as a flash!
I'm still struggling with this, I am. But just have to get it down with the system so we can be ready for tomorrow. You still have not attempted on your own account? How's college, widow?
Stop right there!
Use the force authorized.
Force first! Try and stop me! Pyroclastic surge!
Did I get a 5? I did get a 5, that's nice.
Time to say hello.
Let's full throttle! Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Tell me what you see.
Final warning! Control breathing!
almost messed up there. I think I did mess up. Yeah, I did mess up. They expect more from leaderboard headers, so it's kind of tough to meet their expectation. Huh? Wait, who? Leaderboard headers? Leaderboard? Oh. As in, I really expect more from you, or everyone expect more from you? Did I see the next Stygian got the Mandragora, the Nakodako, and the Cryo Automaton? I've seen that, yes. So Skirk, Flames, and supposedly Valka.
Incinerate! Pyroclastic surge!
I warned you! Looks like fun!
Messed up there. The first stun is only the beginning, Chad.
Stop right there!
Use force authorized. I warned you!
Oh, regarding college? Oh, you're talking about Genshin.
Flash! Light it up! Full throttle! Incinerate! Wrath from the sky! Ah! Incinerate!
Tell me what you see.
Stop right there! Faster! Stronger! Try and stop me! Incinerate! Light of the flame!
Gonna lock in for a bit.
Go! You're free now!
Drop your weapons! On my mark! Wrath from the sky!
Time to say hello.
Stop right there! Control breathing! Start! Rev the engines! Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun!
Tell me what you see.
Quick as a flash! Try and stop me! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
There we go. If I need to try that tomorrow for someone, this is probably a 30 minutes. It's probably taking 30 minutes at least. Woo! Thank you, chat. I am not that high because it's not the first time I got it. It's just trying to get the muscle memory down. It's just practicing at this point. Thank you, Anpo. Would you like to see a never clear? I don't think I can. Thank you. Thank you, Weirdo. I don't think I can replicate this 100% still, but I still don't get this 100% of the time, Chad. This is so tough. It's so RNG based, actually. Leaderboard. Leaderboard does give us motivation. It's nice to be able to just gamify a few things in real life as well.
Absorption test! No more lies! It all falls into place. The mystery unravels. Stand clear! For the everlasting forest, luscious and flame, a new moon rises. It all adds
Got a sword.
It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth. Enhanced animal module. With one heart, we pray.
Defeat. Dreams converge. Absorption test.
No sword there.
Can I the truth? Seek within. Branch into song. By the frost moon of old.
Surge. A moonlit night for all. Stay clear.
No more.
No sword. Miss a charge attack.
It all adds up.
Follow me down will heal me, yeah.
With one heart, we pray.
The sixth storm. Dreams converge. Stay clear.
Can I the truth? The mystery unravels.
For the everlasting forest. Branches assault. Surge. A moonlit night for all.
I don't think this is clear.
No more lies. It all adds up.
Living on a prayer right now.
With one heart, we pray.
The sixth storm. Dreams converge.
Can I the truth?
Yeah, it's very close. I somehow got a clear on this. That I got a recording of that actually, but I'm gonna mention to you the funny bits in a bit. Here is a it's a clear I did. Is it the one? I don't think this is the one, right? Yeah, I keep retrying and retrying for a few times. Then I switch to scrolls. I think this might be the one, right? Yeah, this might be the one. First, I pick out their favorites and put all the pressure on them, thinking it'll make them succeed, but it kills the student motivation for the topic. College is a good time to just tell your professor that, hey, I think this workload is a little bit too much for me. College is not like high school. You definitely have the freedom to just tell your professor that.
No more lies. The deception ends here.
For the everlasting forest. Branches flame. A moonlit night for all.
I think I got every single sword, right? Let me double check. Did I get every single sword in this run? Let's go from beginning. That's a sword.
It all adds up.
By the frost moon of old, lush is the moon. Surge. Green moons converge. Absorption test.
Sword.
Can I the truth? No more lies. The deception ends here.
For the everlasting forest. Branches flame. A moonlit night for all.
That's another sword.
No more lies.
Enhanced animal mark. By the frost moon of old, lush is the moon. Surge. Green moons converge. Stand clear.
Got that sword, baby.
With one heart.
Miss the bus could have been worse. I could have missed a charge attack. Miss the bus is fine. Oh my god, another sword!
No more lies.
Animal test 16. For the everlasting forest. Lush is the surge. Green moons converge.
Nope, not a sword this time.
The mystery mystery unravels.
Animal hypostasis.
With one heart, we pray.
Friend, clear midnight for all. Absorption test.
Was that a swan? Still got a swan, baby.
No more lies.
God damn, wanna clear. Here's a funny thing, Chad. Thank you. Here's a funny thing. This was my sucrose build during this clear. You might notice a blind space. Oh my god, I'm swallowing. So after I put a goblet for her, after I realized that I don't have a goblet for her, and then I put a goblet in for her, I cannot get it clear again for some reason. Even though now Sucrose has more EM. Level 12 flower. Yeah. Level 12 flower too. That too. I don't think leveling it up would help that much. Yeah, we'll say that. Was it a... Yeah, this was a 13,700 HP Sucrose, right? Let me double check.
Absorption test.
Yeah, 13,700 HP Sucrose. That was this clear. Damn. This was the one after I put the thing in. Yeah, it has more HP now. Deep wood it up. Deep wood is actually not as good, unfortunately. It's less RNG, but it's also not as good. I can try it. Less RNG. We'll try it. Wait, no, deep wood. Llama, may I take that? My Sucrose kind of homeless. Llama, may I take that? Alright, I'm gonna give her two piece. What's that on Llama? For the clear that I've just shown you, that was deep wood on Llama with, where is it? Silken Moon Columbina and a Instructor Sucrose. Now if I give Sucrose deep wood, I would need to go two piece on Llama. Still Silken Moon Columbina. Llama on Instructor? No. Llama on Instructor does not work. What's that feather? Yeah. It would have been a really nice feather if it's on the Never set. Holy feather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 substats, and recharge is also nice. What's my Nevers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it's kind of good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's only having the recharge, which is better. Instructor Columbina, I've tried that actually. It's not that much better.
Stand clear.
Hold on. I've been doing attack. It's a very minor thing, but I noticed that if I cast Columbina skill, Llama skill, then run in, I would have Hydro the Sword.
No more lies.
That's it. It's a very minor thing, but when your clear is so close, I guess it kind of matters.
Stand clear. By the frost moon of old, lush as the moon.
Alright, for this team, if I swore, that's nice. If I don't, that's not the end of the world.
Can't hide the truth.
And for this team, it's very important that I get
My blessing.
Sucrose uptime on any of her skill or bursts. Skill, go in. I have Hydro. Nice, neat thing. I miss. I am doing help tomorrow, yes. I have done the account tour. All 3 of my accounts and making verdict on their strength.
Animal test 6308.
It all adds up. Let's see the tomatoes. Seek within. It all falls into place.
For the everlasting curse. Branches of green moon.
My SFX is only R2. It's not good.
No more lies. It all adds up.
Lush as the moon. Stand clear. With one heart. A new moon rises. Absorption test.
Can't hide the truth.
I'm about to run out of Sucrose skill soon because SFX R2.
It all adds up. Let's see the tomatoes.
Animal test 6308. For the everlasting curse. Branches of surge. Green moons converge. Swirl.
Nice, I have a burst.
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. It all adds up.
Miss one charge attack. SFX, please. Thank you.
Receive my a moonlit night for all. Absorption test.
No more lies. It all falls into place. It all
This is not an optimal clear at all.
Let's see the tomatoes.
Stand clear. With one heart, we pray. Branches of song. A new moon rises. Enhanced animal model.
It's not a problem that there are many enemies nearby. Never skill still hits them. Or charge attack rather.
Flame. A moonlit night for all. Absorption test.
Can't hide the truth.
Feels a bit worse. This feels a bit worse. You know what? I should change the order, yes. If I don't need to swore on Sucrose, I should do this. Columbina after is specifically for Sucrose to swore better.
No more lies. It all falls into place. The mystery unravels.
Stand clear. Three moons converge. Flame. By the frost moon of old. Lush as the moon. Animal hypostasis.
It all adds up. No more lies.
A new moon rises. Surge.
I am not adjusting to the new rotation very well. Let me fix my muscle memory real quick. Oh, I have to just override it. Mandragora will have 6.2 million HP, so it's probably gonna have stupid shield face like the Lord. Well, we already know its mechanic.
It all adds up.
It's actually having a lot of resistance.
Seek within.
until we can apply enough pyro or electro to it. Then it splits up into 10 smaller enemies.
Can't hide the truth.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Lush as the moon.
From my own testing, if Sucrose is only holding deep wood, then Nahida in this slot is better, both for the energy. Well, they do similar damage, but Nahida is more comfortable for energy. C3R1, Columbina set versus Zenith, I could. Yeah, Pyro or Electro. Then it splits up. Then when it splits up, if we kill at least 8 of the small ones, then its resistance will be reduced. The small ones are very easily being grouped, to be grouped or ungrouped. So even though Pyro or Electro works, Pyro plus Electro ungroups them because overload. What would be the premium team? Varka. Due to leyline disturbance, the enemy has a hella low resistance to Anemo. For some reason. I don't know what that reason is. Maybe Varka release. Go buy dinner. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. And the little enemies are very easily grouped with Venti. Why am I reading this? In the server that I'm in. Do they not update this in League updates? I think they do, right? Yeah, right here. League updates. This was a post from the 18th of January. Okay, let's set up my sheet again to check for Bina versus Inefa. So what were we checking last time? Okay, this is gonna be Bina, for sure. This I don't know. This I don't know. This is gonna be Bina for sure. C3 R1. This Bina is currently holding Favonius. Let's C3 R0 it first. Because I currently have that set up right now. Then we'll switch. Everything's set up correctly. Yep. Oh boy, hold on. And this bar should be similar. Just so it looks nice. And this is enough C1R1. Both of them on Silken Moon. That's not right. I'll bet. Alright, I'll bet. The ultimate thing is still there, right? Is it not? Maybe I have deleted that sheet. I have to automate it again. Unfortunate. What? Something's seriously wrong with this. Okay, hold on. This is not the same setup as last time. This is not the same setup as last time. Let me find the sheet setup I have last time. I might have deleted that, which is unfortunate. Hold on. Oh, is this one? Yep, it's this one. Okay, found it. Okay, so this is enough R1 C0R1 Columbina C3. Little bit of pain. Where's the 9 coming from? It's definitely, hold on. Where's the 9% coming? Oh, that's just 8.5 round up. Yeah, that's such a weird display. Alright, that's fine. Make sure that the constellation for C3 is updated in here. Cool. Okay, everything should be automated. C3 level up E or burst? E. Yep, that works. That works. I'll bet. Yep, that works. Double checking. I'll bet. Nope. I'll bet. Yes. Okay. Columbina holding Morning Star or I'll bet versus Inefa holding Silken Moon. Boom. Alright, swap it up. Silken. Reduce energy. No. Make sure that it works. Yep, it works. Increase crit damage. Albeit. Yep, everything is reflected in here. What is this? What the hell is this? Hold on. If this is greater than 0, if fracture halo, if albeit, it's better. Okay. All right, swap it. Hold on. I can do this. Just a lot of busy work just to make sure that everything's correct. Okay, I'm certain now. So, enough or Columbina holding albeit is an increase in damage. That means at C3R1 Columbina compared to C0R1 Inefa. C3R1 C0R1 Bina. Okay, C1 R1 Inefa. You change on Twitch file. Oh, all right. Let me do it. Funds for tomorrow. Dido, you back. Add points. Mobile Impact 10,000. Should work. Now I'm gonna confirm on Twitch. Done. I'll bet Silken 611. So Inefa holding albeit is less damage. There we go. You have the answer. Let's go and take a look at C3R0 real quick just to fill in everything. 5 lose 24% HP from signature. Lose 6d crit damage from signature. Okay. Silken Moon. HP Sans from holding 5. Silken Moon, Columbina. Switch that with Albert. Columbina. Need more ER. Less crit damage. Everything else is good. Inefa holding. Wait, no. Wait, really? No, right. Yep. That sounds fine. That's a big loss. All right, we're back to Inefa. It is. This is C3R0 compared to C1R1. This is Inefa. Let's compare that to C0R1. Inefa increase, Inefa better. C1R0. Swap. Albeit. Silken. Enough or better. So signature is a big part of it, it seems. Let's go all the way down to... Wait. Oh. Fair enough. There we have it. That's a complete list with C3. Check for error. Doesn't seem to be any error. That's a complete list. C3 seems to be the one that makes Columbina better than Inefa. In many of the cases, that C2R1 is not better yet. However, signature weapon seems to be a big part of it, and whatever gains that she has from C2R1 is lost from C3R0. Let me take a screenshot of this. Bina versus Inefa. Using new set. Albeit morning star. You're playing Genshin Lunar 4. Have fun. Inefa versus Bina. And I'm not gonna revisit the spreadsheet for a while. Alright, chat. We're gonna end the stream there. Oh boy, when am I gonna get through this? Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll see each other again tomorrow with some Stygian helping shenanigan. Until then, appreciate you for being here and hanging out with me today. Appreciate you all the same, whether you're just looking around the background or actively participating in the stream. And until next time. Bye, chat. Tomorrow gonna be hell for me. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna just extend the timer a little bit. For Stygian, I think I'm thinking of maybe at least an hour and a half or 2 hours. If we get an account done early, we'll move on to the next. Seems appropriate for the time. Because I do want to spend some time to help people actually clear